Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of being a foster parent, not only for you, but the children also. In many regions, there are thousands of children waiting to get into foster care, but there is a shortage of foster parents. A couple of the myths is that you have to be married and you have to have certain qualifications, which you have to fill out an application and stuff, of course, but you don't have to be married. You can be single and do it on your own. Many children wait months, sometimes years, to get into a stable placement. They might find an emergency placement, but for some reason they cannot keep them or they find somewhere else more suitable for them, especially if it's like a group situation where there's multiple children. So trying to keep the siblings together. Most children, well, pretty much all of them, are in the foster care systems, no faults to their own, but because their parents are not able to keep them for multiple reasons. Could be neglect or abuse, could be they just can't provide for them, and or they're not mentally able to take care of them. Uh, Parents can be illness, they can have drug addictions, get incarcerated. Um, they need There's different types of foster care families that they need. They need short term and emergency. So if something happens, like they get arrested and they can't get a hold of the next family member to maybe possibly take them, they can place them in an emergency family until they can get everything resolved. There's a long terms where you could keep them for a couple days, couple weeks, months to years, and potentially adopt them if the parents aren't doing what they need to be doing to get their children back. There is foster homes for teens, for babies, and in between. There's group families where there's multiple siblings that need to be or should be kept together. And there's also families that could do special needs children. Not all families fit into one mold. There's a lot of diverse children out there that need it. I currently work at a daycare in a small town in the middle of nowhere. And we, in the last year and a half, have had 4 or 5 families that started fostering children, which is amazing. One family in particular has 5 foster kids. They have recently adopted the oldest one. They are in the process of adopting the 2 middle ones, and then they have 2 younger ones that they have just gotten. And just watching the siblings and the children grow from when we first got them to how they are now is amazing and has to be so rewarding for them. Probably exhausting also, but very rewarding. Um, eh, to the impact on fostering a children, it gives them great stability in their lives. They need the stability and structure. Their school performance will be way better if they are taken care of at home, fed healthy, have the routine like they need, know you're going to be there and support them when they're out. The social development and the emotional well being of the child is very important. And when you do foster a child, you do get some benefits from it. They do give therapy, speech therapy, food therapy, gives you all the avenues to help the child and yourself, which is amazing. As a foster parent, you also provide a safe environment for the child, routine and structure, emotional support, advocacy in school and healthcare, making sure that they're getting done all their medicines, their therapies, anything that they need to help them that they weren't getting before, or before they came into your care, they weren't receiving those benefits and things that they needed. A sense of belonging and trust, and a model of healthy relationships. The kids that are at the daycare have been amazing. A couple of them don't speak, but they're starting to talk now really good. One of them was force fed, And so she pretty much just drinks. She's 2 and still drinks a bottle and hardly ever eats. We've gotten her to grow so much eating, feeding herself especially, and actually eating more than she's drinking now. So that's fantastic. As a foster parent, many foster parents report personal growth and fulfillment. The joy you get from helping out a child and seeing them grow and getting the things that they need. The strong family bonds. Of course, you connect and you get attached to these children. In a lot of cases, you can have the possibility of adopting them. They do go on visits with their family that don't get to have them anymore, but that's all up to the courts to decide. Learning patience, compassion, and understanding. The joy of seeing a child thrive under your care. And again, you do get a pretty good support system when you are fostering children, not only in the community. We've that big foster family has started a community closet for fosters. So, because sometimes you just get a call like at 9 o'clock at night, we got a 2-year-old that needs placed, and you don't have clothes. Like they just come with a backpack, sometimes not even clothes. So our community opened a bank to where you can go do that. You have access to therapists, social workers, support groups, and I just, from seeing the families do it in our community and how great the children are doing now, I think it is a wonderful thing. At this time in my life, I cannot do it, but I would totally do it eventually. And in the long term, this helps the child have um, the chance. They'll most likely, in a stable environment and everything, a higher chance of graduating, avoiding incarceration, having healthy relationships, and doing great and thriving in their environment and as a person. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed my speech. Sorry, I am not good with videotaping myself. And have a great day.